Before we end today's show, I want to share with all of you some personal thoughts about the events of the past days and weeks. Uh, for those who are close to me, know these times have been hard for me. Watching the death of George Floyd last week brought back memories and experiences which were and still are deeply painful for me. For I, like many of my Black friends, Black males, have been given the talk about what to do and not to do when encountering law enforcement in this country. Things like, make sure your hands are visible, son, or don't make any sudden movements, son, were said to me. And when, as a young boy, I would ask why, I was told that though our country has changed slowly, it hasn't changed enough for people of color to yet feel safe with police, that we are treated differently, that racism is still alive and well. And I know that some of you may be wondering, this wasn't something I was told by one person, I was told by many. I was given the talk by 3 different grandfathers, my father, countless uncles, all having the same experience across different parts of the country. So this is real. So as I speak to you this morning, our world burns, but it burns with both flame and, more importantly, substance. This past week's event, starting with the brutal killing of George Floyd in our country, sent echoes of pain and heartache across many people's lives, including mine. The names of Breonna Taylor, Stephon Clark, Philando Castile, Alton Sterling, Walter Scott, and Tremere Rice unkindly remind us of those of long ago. George Lee, Lamar Smith, Emmett Till, John Earl Reese. You see, for many of us, the tale of today is the tale of old. And the demand is still the same: change. We see, and you see, we can't stay here, people. We can't stay here anymore. We have to move, and we have to move on to a better world for all of us together. And if you are honestly asking, what can I do to make this stop? Or how can I serve? You are on the right track. And you must also continue to move forward to support change in yourself and in our world. And I want you to know, Soulivity will be here to be a continued place of information and refuge to help affect this change in our world. Our mission is, and will continue to be, to provide everyone with the tools and the information to live a purpose-driven life, to support people in living free, full, and rewarding lives while doing what brings their heart joy and peace. For me, I think the great James Baldwin says it best. I don't like people who like me because I'm a Negro. Neither do I like people who find in the same accident grounds for contempt. I love America more than any other country in the world. And exactly for this reason, I insist on the right to criticize her perpetually. I think all theories are suspect, that the finest principles may have to be modified, or may even be pulverized by the demands of life. And that one must find, therefore, one's own moral center and move through the world hoping that this center will guide one aright. I consider that I have many responsibilities, but none greater than this: to last, as Hemingway says, and get my work done. I want to be an honest man and a good writer. James Baldwin. Well, I will continue my journey to be an honest man and battle fear and ignorance, wherever it may be. And I will guide Soulivity Magazine to be a resource for all people around the world. Thank you. Bless you. And I'm wishing all of you love, peace, passion, and purpose, and the hope and the dream to live a prosperous best life.